Hey guys, it's That Phil Swift, and today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I actually wanted to do a deck list breakdown and maybe a combo tutorial for a D1 list where I just went D1 last season. It is a Synchron Thunder Dragon Link deck, and you'll see what I mean here in just a moment. And I want to break down the deck list card by card for you guys. I haven't done that yet. I think that should be pretty interesting. So I'm going to start in the top left. We have the driver, side frame driver, 3 Veilers, 1 Jet, that's part of the Synchron package, 2 Dragon Matrix, which is part of the the Thunder Dragon package, 2 Rocket Synchrons, which actually works with the Dragon Links and the Synchrons, and I'll explain a lot of the combos later as well. 3 Maxi, best card in the game, 2 Gammas to go with the driver, 2 Satellite Synchrons, 2 Ghost Ogres, 3 Ash Blossoms. My Ghost Ogres and Ash Blossom are all really good against Runic. Ash Blossom's really good against Maxi. One Enchantress, kind of wish it was still at 2. It was insane. 2 White Wyver Bursters, 1 Black Collapse Serpent, 1 Rocket Tracer, 1 Recharger, 2 Stardust Synchron, 1 Trail, 3 Dragon Darks, 1 Dragon Hawk, 1 Dragon Roar, 1 Destrudo, 1 Apsarouter, 1 Wandering Griffin Rider, and 1 Nibiru. And that's all the monsters there, which is, let's see, 8 on a line, 4 lines, 24. It's 31 monsters we're working with. So 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Foolish, 1 for 1, 3 Tunings, 3 Chaos Space, 1 Stardust Illumination, 1 Rite of Air Messier, 1 Draco Back, 1 Dragon Ravine, 1 Boot Sector, 1 Fateful, 3 Quick Launch, and 2 Called By. And that's the whole main deck, 60 cards. Big pile, big pile. In the extra deck, we're running 1 Thunder Dragon Colossus, 1 TG Hyper Librarian, 1 Excel Synchron, Junk Speeder, Stardust Charge Warrior, Coral Dragon, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, Chaos Ruler the Chaotic Magical Dragon, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, Baronne de Fleur, Pisty, 2 Striker Dragons, 1 Romulus, and 1 Boral End. See, there's the main deck and extra deck. So now I kind of want to go on a solo and show you kind of an example of what kind of hands you get. I want to hopefully show you one example of the Dragon Link side and the Synchron side, because there's 4 engines in the deck, you could say: the Adventure Engine, Thunder Dragon Engine, Dragon Link Engine, and Synchron Engine, whatever, Synchro Spam, whatever you want to call it. But truthfully, there's 2 directions the deck can go. The 2 directions are Synchrons or Dragon Link, which Dragon Link includes, like Chaos Roll and Hot Red, of course, which are some Synchros, but it also includes Colossus as well as Boron. So there's 2 directions. I'm going to see if I can show you an example of each direction here, and I'll try to explain step by step why I'm doing what I'm doing, which is a lot easier to do with a live solo match. So let's do it. Alright, so with a hand that looks like this, immediately in my mind I'm thinking, well, I only have 1 Dragon Link card. I have no Synchron cards, no tuners on hand, so I'm going to lead off with Rite of Air Messier. Let's to get the free body, and if anything, I would have to end on just adventure package, but we're going to see what we can do. here we're gonna go ahead and activate right. We're gonna grab Wandering Griffin Rider, and we're gonna pitch the Dragon Dark, or excuse me, the Dragon Roar, because we need a Dark Engrave so that we can use Wyver Burster. So boom, send that. Then we're gonna special summon by removing the Dragon Roar from the grave. We're gonna activate Dragon Roar, which will allow us to special summon one Thunder Dragon monster. Okay. We're also going to activate Fateful Adventure to get Draco back in the hand. More so to thin the deck out. We don't really need Draco back. And that's it for this chain link. We're also going to use Wandering Griffin Rider as an extender because it's Winged Beast, so we can actually make Romulus using it. So from here, I believe we want to get, one second. We're gonna go ahead and get Dragon Dark here and put that on the field right here. Okay. That's gonna become relevant later. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and make Striker. Search Boot Sector launch. So we get two searches here. We get Wyver Burster is gonna get us the Black Clap Serpent, and Striker Dragon is gonna go ahead and grab us the Boot Sector launch. We're also going to go ahead and put Wandering Griffin Rider on the field. We're going to use that as an extender to help us make Romulus, but we will need that extra body. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. If we had another dragon name in hand, we could actually save that to use it as part of the adventure package to give us non-negate. But we didn't have the luxury of doing that. But we did have a Thunder Dragon card, so that is pretty nice in itself, because we can end Monk Colossus this turn as well, which we will do. Alright, from here, we want to pretty much grab Rocket Tracer. So to grab Rocket Tracer, we're going to go ahead and activate Dragon's Ravine, and we're going to pitch from our hand the Draco back, because it's going to come back, because we have an adventure token on the field. And what we're going to throw into the grave is Absol Rider. Absol Rider is going to allow us to search a rocket when it hits the grave. So boom, we're going to activate both, and we're going to do Absol Rider first to chain block it with Draco back. Not that it matters, they would have asked by now. Probably the Rocket Tracer earlier, which is okay. We wouldn't have Boot Sector, but that's fine because we have not normal summoned yet. But if we don't have to normal summon, we won't. So we're going to grab Rocket Tracer with Absol Rider too. So from here, I'm actually going to activate Boot Sector, because if we normal summon Rocket Tracer, we can't use this effect because we've activated a Rite of Erismir, I don't know how it's said. We've activated it. So from here, we're going to go ahead and get the Tracer. Boom. With the Tracer, we're going to go ahead and pop the field spell. Boom. And we're going to grab our level 4 from the deck right here, Rocket Recharger, because we want to make Chaos Ruler a little bit later in the play, which is not yet. Now we're going to go ahead and get into our Bull and Dragon. And to do that, we're going to go ahead and make Striker here. We're going to make Pisty on the other side. This is why we need two Strikers. We need this arrow to point to the left, and I'm going to show you why. And then we need this arrow to point to the right. Okay. Reason is Pisty's effect. You can target one, let's make it bigger. Boom. You can target one of your dragon monsters that is banished or in your graveyard, special summon it to your zone that 2 or more link monsters point to. You can only use this effect of Guard Dragon Pisty once per turn. Okay. And boom. We're gonna activate that to grab pretty much, it really doesn't matter at this point. We're gonna use all 5 of them anyway. So because I feel like it, we're gonna go ahead and grab this. Now you could go Rocket Tracer there and make Chaos Ruler, but I'm going to make Chaos Ruler actually by proccing Bull and Dragon's effect. boom, Borderland Dragon, and I'm actually going to go ahead and negate my Dragon Dart. Because its effect on the field is irrelevant. It doesn't do anything for me. And with that, we're going to go ahead and make our Chaos Ruler. We have a level 4 tuner, a level 4 non-tuner. Oh, excuse me, I don't want to do it with the token. I want to save that for next turn. I'm going to do it with the Black Clap Serpent in my hand. Mind you, still have a normal summon, guys. If they were to interrupt us in any way, we would have normal summoned throughout the play. But you can see we can do this entire play with no normal summon, which is why Rite of Aramis here is so amazing in this deck, if you ask me. The whole adventure package really sets things off. Boom, we search the white dragon with Clap Serpent, and then we get Chaos Ruler's effect, which is going to mill 5 cards, and I get to add any light or dark monster that is milled through. The rest go to grave. So, as you can see, we're going to take an effect failure, where the choice is made for us, and the rest is going to go to grave. Okay? And that really is the whole play. Oh, no, sorry. We actually are missing one monster here. Okay. So we're short a monster, but that's because I didn't activate a Thunder Dragon effect in hand, which is an oversight by me, but it is what it is. We're actually going to go ahead and, because I oversighted that, we're going to make hot red right here. Boom and boom. Level 1 tuner and a dark dragon synchro monster. So boom. Pretty much what the Dragon Link package is gonna look like a lot of times. Truthfully, it's gonna just end on Borderland and Hot Red. It doesn't really do much searching other than its package itself. Alright. So based off of this hand, truthfully, this is a synchro hand anyway. So we would start off, boom, right here with Chaos Space. Chaos Space is going to give us a, I would actually, what do I get rid of? I'll get rid of Nib, why not? Okay. So Chaos Space is going to give us a body that we can bring on the field, which is going to be a level 4 non-tuner monster, which is very, very, very relevant. This hand right here, believe it or not, could either go Dragon Links or Synchron. I can go Dragon Links with a combo similar to what you seen last time, and I have another Dragon monster in hand, so I would most definitely be going full Dragon Link combo, minus any Thunder Dragon shenanigans. But I want to show this the Junk Speeder side of the deck, which I believe is more powerful. It takes more to start, because you do need at least 2 bodies on the field, and specifically you have to be able to make a level 5. But it is very, very good. Very good. Very, very, very good. And I'll show you why. Now, we could truthfully get into it using Jet Synchron or Rocket Synchron, and I'm going to show you how. Let's go ahead and read Junk Speeder summoning conditions. Junk Speeder summoning conditions are 1 Synchron tuner and 1 non-tuner monster. Well, it turns out Rocket Synchron is a Synchron tuner, Jet Synchron is a Synchron tuner. So just for the sake of showing you, this board right here, what it can special summon is kind of funny. Look at this. And you ask where the synergy is in these 2 archetypes. Look at what I can special summon here. I can get a Junk Speeder, or I can go ahead and start my Dragon Link plays. I can even make Romulus. But like I said, we're going to show you this, and we're gonna show you how you protect it from the most common hand trap in the game as well, which is pretty funny. A lot of people quit once you do this here. They're sitting with Ash in hand, right? They didn't use it on Chaos Space because they probably wanted to use it on a Rocket Tracer or Romulus because they know the deck. Boom, bring out Junk Speeder. They're like, oh yeah, I'll just use it on Junk Speeder even better. Chain block that Junk Speeder. So if they're gonna Ash, they're gonna Ash Clap Serpent, in which nobody's gonna Ash it there because they feel defeated because they didn't get to Ash the Junk Speeder. And they're like, why would I Ash this? Okay. So then we got everything we need. Chunk Speeder is going to bring out our 3 tuners. It's always 3 tuners. Now this sometimes going to be Jet Synchron in hand, like I had, but you know, Jet Synchron's already in hand, so it has to be Rocket Synchron at that level 1. We're going to activate Stardust, which is going to search our Stardust Illumination, which Stardust Illumination's first part of its effect is honestly just to dump either Stardust Trail or Stardust Synchron in grave. I don't like to open it, but it can be useful if I do open it. So we send Stardust Trail to grave. Reason being, a Stardust Trail has an effect when I attribute a monster, it can special summon from the grave or hand. Well, it's nice because Stardust Synchron tributes to special summon itself. Also, side note, Stardust Illumination will lower or increase the level of 1 Stardust monster by 1. Okay, if I remove it from grave. But what we do from here is we actually special summon the White Collapse Serpent by removing Black Collapse Serpent from grave. Reason is we want to make TG Hyper Librarian because we want to draw like crazy. Also from here, we only play 1 Collapse Serpent, but we do play 2 Wyver Burster. So once we remove that Black Collapse Serpent from play in this specific deck, we're going to go ahead and Chaos Space so we can put it back in the deck so that we can actually search it off of the White Dragon again. Okay? That way to keep hand economy as optimal as possible. What you're going to see with this line, it might not even matter in a second, but you'll see why. Like we're going to draw so many cards going Synchrons, which is why I like it. I feel like going Synchrons and resolving with no interruptions will win a lot of times, way more than not. When the if you've seen the Dragon Link side, it's a little bit tougher. I do have to play a little bit better. The interactions have to be a little bit better on my side. So boom, we're going to do that here. We're going to decrease the level of this because we want to make Chaos Ruler. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and place them up here. Now we draw 1, mill 5, add 1 to hand. Okay. So you see we started with 60 cards, we're already at 47, we haven't really done much. We want to hit Enchantress without hitting too many of the adventure cards, which we didn't do that, but that's okay. We're going to add Effect Railer to hand. It's a hand trap. It's a good hand trap. And then we're going to draw 1. Boom. Driver. Not the greatest. It's okay though. From here, we're going to go into Baron, to the floor. And start actually building our board. So we draw here. Boot Sector Launch. Which actually would have been nice earlier. Could have special summoned that Tracer from there. So we're going to activate Chaos Ruler from here because we need an extender, to be honest. And we're going to go ahead and remove Dragon Rule from play. Because if we can plus 1 out plus, so Dragon Rule is going to allow us to plus some of us to the field, I believe. If this card is banished. Yep, special summon to the field, which I am going to special summon my good friend Dragon Matrix. So it'll add another copy of itself. From here, we're going to go ahead and activate Stardust Synchron. And we're going to send, I believe in this circumstance, I think this one out. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna send Chaos Ruler since this is sporadic. We really should have used Jet in the beginning so that we had another level 1. We could have made Hot Red. But the deck has so many different directions, so it's okay. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and make our Excel Synchron. And this is to draw a card. Plus, we are gonna go ahead and Synchro summon it out. So we're gonna draw a Hyper Librarian, of course. And we're going to add a card, we're going to add a Dragon Matrix to hand, keep hand economy flowing and flowing. Really with this side, we're looking to get into more hand traps to protect ourselves. Hand traps, I think, are the best form of protection. So I'm gonna link 3 more duels here. It's gonna be 1 Dragon Link full board combo. I want you guys to see that, a better example of it without commentary. Then I'm gonna do 2 Synchron boards because they are a little bit different and they can be made in different ways, more so than the Dragon Link. So I want to show you 2 examples of those as well. Please enjoy. This is pretty much full Dragon Link combo. You have Thunder Dragon Colossus, so there's no searching from your opponent. Hot Red, which is an on-field negate, and then Borland, which is an on-field monster negate that can't be responded to. Here goes a Synchron board that ends on Hot Red, Baron, Effect Veiler, Maxi in hand. So still pretty decent. And here goes a Synchron board that ends on Baron, Hot Red, Maxi in hand, Ogre in hand. I mean, we're going to set called by. We're looking good. So there it goes. Here goes the deck list. Feel free to freeze it here. That way you can take a look at it in depth. It would mean a lot if you commented, like, subscribe on any of my videos. Give me feedback. Give me options on things you guys want to see in the future. Maybe some of my other deck lists if you want me to break those down. That'd be awesome. Thank you so much, man. That feels swift, and I'm out.